On September 26, 2023, Helen Dalgleish turned 100 years old. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. On a sunny Tuesday afternoon in Loma Linda, California, Helen was surrounded by friends and family to celebrate her 100th birthday. Loma Linda has been identified as the only blue zone city in the United States, and Helen Dalgleish is certainly a poster child for how to live to 100 through lifestyle and faith. Born in Arvin, California on September 26, 1923, Helen and her family moved to San Bernardino when she was just 10 years old. The family came into the Adventist Church through a series of meetings held at the San Bernardino SDA Church. Helen graduated from Loma Linda Academy and then went on to La Sierra College to work at the business office before she enrolled into college. She met her husband, Arthur Dalgleish, at La Sierra, and they got married in 1943. Helen dropped out of college, and after raising her children, she enrolled at La Sierra College again as an art student at the age of 49 and graduated with a BA in Fine Arts. Helen had been painting since the age of 11 and was extraordinarily prolific during her painting heyday. She continues to create colorful and elegant works to this day. Not only did Linda Valley Villa host a special centenarian event in her honor, but they set up a gallery of her paintings in a large exercise room. After a reception and luncheon, guests were invited to look at her paintings and to go through large notebooks of her drawings and paintings. When I asked Helen her secret to longevity, she responded, "The Lord isn't finished with me yet." She also thinks that not eating sugar and being a vegetarian has helped. Happy 100th birthday, dear Helen. What an honor to meet you. May you continue to inspire others with your artwork and your zest for life. Links to an online gallery of her artwork are in the description box. The U.S. News and World Report Best Colleges Guide, released last month, offers annual rankings of more than 1,800 colleges and universities around the United States across 19 measures of academic quality. La Sierra University saw its placement climb across 3 categories in the 2024 guide, to include a jump to number 4 for social mobility among Western region universities. Pacific Union College was again lauded for its excellence in higher education, ranking high among the region's top institutions in the guide. U.S. News heralded PUC as the number 2 best value school among colleges in the larger Western region, a jump from number 6 last year. In California alone, PUC is first. A best value school, according to the publication, is an institution credited with excellent academic programs and affordability due to low tuition costs and financial aid assistance. Read about La Sierra University and Pacific Union College at the links in the description box. October is Spirit of Prophecy Month at AdventistBookCenter.com. During the entire month, most books by Ellen White over $5 will be 25% off. But this is a very special year for my favorite Ellen White book. The first edition of The Desire of Ages came out in 1898. Translated into more than 70 languages with millions of copies sold, I believe The Desire of Ages is the most compelling book on the life of Christ ever written. This year, The Desire of Ages is 125 years old. There's a beautiful story about the first copy of the first edition of The Desire of Ages that was told in the October 24, 1967 Youth Instructor magazine. Entitled Minnie's Two Loves, the article told of how a young Pacific Press worker named Roy Bernard took the very first copy of the newest book by Ellen White off the press and presented it as an engagement gift to Minnie Hunter in 1898. Minnie worked at Pacific Press as well, and their story, as well as the journey this book took over the years, is remarkable. This very book that Roy gave to Minnie as an engagement gift is now on display at the North American Division headquarters in Columbia, Maryland. It was a thrill for me to see this display when I visited the NAD office last year. During this month, be sure to check out the Spirit of Prophecy specials at AdventistBookCenter.com. But more importantly, why not read this classic 125-year-old book again, or perhaps for the very first time? It is the one book that changed my devotional life back in 1974 as a college student at La Sierra. Focusing on the life of Jesus changes our perspective and focuses the mind on what is truly important. My prayer for you and for me today is that Jesus be the one desire of our hearts and minds. For all God's people, I'm Connie Jeffrey.